season. More than 100 Texas Tech Health Science Center students received their first white coats today. The TTUHSC School of Medicine welcomed its incoming 182-member class of 2030 during its annual white coat ceremony. It was at Buddy Holly Hall this afternoon. Since 1997, go mom, this ceremony marks each incoming class's journey to becoming physicians. Members of the HSC academic medical community help those students don their first white coat, symbolizing their entry into that medical profession. Students also recited an adaptation of the Hippocratic Oath, pledging to lead lives of compassion, uprightness, and honor.